welcome back to our second 14-day challenge. So this one is a little bit different than last year's challenge, as I've sprinkled in a couple of workouts and some skill building flows as well. Now the theme is also a little bit different too. We'll still be focusing on habit building, but freedom as well. Now what I mean by freedom is finding a little bit more space in your body, feeling a little lighter, feeling stronger for your everyday activities, and feeling a little less burdened in the mind. I hope you can feel the difference 20 minutes of yoga makes on the mind and the body. And today we're just gonna start with a little bit of a slower sequence. All right, so we're gonna start at the back of the mat. Let's tuck the toes under. Just sit on the knees and first, just arrive on the mat. So prepare yourself for the sequence ahead. Prepare yourself for the 14 days ahead. Take some deep breaths and find your posture. Pull the shoulder blades together, tuck the chin in. If the toes get uncomfortable, you can just lie flat on top of the feet here. Couple deep breaths. Breathe all the way in. Let that diaphragm do a little bit of work here. You can untuck the toes now. All right, deep breath in, inhale, reach the arms up, let the ribs come out just a little bit. Connect the palms, but ever so lightly, so we're not adding too much pressure here, just a little touch. Kind of playing around with the fingertips here. And on the exhale, bring the hands down in front of you, shift your weight onto the hands, and then retuck the toes under if you untuck them. Now from here, walk the hands back. We're gonna start with a nice relaxing forward fold, super soothing posture. Bend the knees as much as you need to start. Often forward fold can feel super tight if you're first beginning with it. Or first thing, especially first thing. First pose of the day. Good, so bend those knees, allow yourself to fold, maybe find a little bit of a sway. Kind of lifting the head, sinking back on the exhale. Just gonna use the back a little bit, so be mindful here. You can release the hands now. Bring them back, move them with the breath. Reach them forward, exhale, sink down. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale, sink. Be careful the back, don't go up too high. Good, inhale. Using the glutes, 2. Lower, good, now hold. Maybe you can grab the backs of the legs here, however deep you are, don't worry. Take one more deep breath. Then from here, we're going to grab the elbows again, around to the back. Slowly roll all the way up. A little bit of work for the spine. Reach the chest towards the ceiling at the top and push the elbows back. Exhale, tuck those elbows in, re-roll it down. Try and kind of curve your spine all the way. Back down and then release the elbows. Good, 2 more of those. You can do it with whichever breathing you like. I feel like this movement's a little long for a single inhale or exhale, so keep the breathing natural. Good, last one. Fold it down. Round through the spine. Now each one might look a little bit different than the other as you get used to articulating your spine. The AirPods going nuts. Good. Tuck it back in. Roll it up for the last one. Good. Roll back down. And release the hands. Walk forward. Come into your first downward dog. Very nice. Taking it slow to start again. So if you haven't done yoga for a while, send the hips up. Try and find a nice straight line in
the upper body, turn the elbows slightly towards the mat. Pretend like you're pushing away the ceiling, holding something up with the hands. We want those shoulder blades to work here. From here, take 2 more deep breaths. Nice, let's get into the hips a little bit. So lift that right leg up and just add a couple gentle circles into the hip socket. Little circles with the leg. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just see if you can draw a nice big circle with the foot. Good, place that foot down, take it to the other side, left leg up, or right leg, whichever one you did first. Change it to the other side now. Good, one more circle. And bring that foot back down, very nice. Deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going to walk forward, halfway lift. Find that length now. You can bend the knees, but make sure that back is fully lengthened. And exhale, fold again. Inhale, one more round, take it slow. This time, lift the arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bring them down to the chest. Good, 2 breaths. Find your posture in your mountain pose. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, we're gonna walk it all the way back to downward dog. Very nice. This time, inhale, come to plank. Exhale, hips up, downward dog. Just rolling back and forth, kind of on the balls of the feet here. Bend the knees if you need to, this can still be done. Rolling on the feet with the knees bent. Good. Nice, inhale. Plank, knees down, lower to the mat. When you're ready, lift the hands up, a little bit of a wrist warm up while using the back muscles to hover here. And then plant those hands down. Inhale, lift the chest a little bit higher. It doesn't have to be much. Just listen to your back. It's super important. Exhale, downward dog. Nice. All right, here we go. Inhale, right leg lifts up nice and high. Exhale, tuck that knee in. Step it forward, left knee comes down. Inhale, scoop the air up. Interlace the fingers into the Kali Mudra. Deep breath in. Exhale fully. Next, inhale, press upwards. Find your high lunge. Good, exhale, release the hands, lean forwards, arms come back. Inhale, scoop the air forwards, exhale, hands down. Inhale, right leg lifts, place the knee into the middle of the mat. Make sure you have a nice base here. And then from here, we're just gonna slightly sink back. This one could be a little wobbly, so be careful. Inhale, arms lift. If you need to, that back knee comes down for balance, okay? Careful of the hip here. You can always come a bit more forward to take some space off, or give yourself more space actually. So exhale, hook the thumbs behind the back. Inhale, try and hover. Deep breath. Tilt more forward to give a little bit more space to the hip as well. Good, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, lift that knee all the way up and back. Exhale, downward dog. Oh, 3-legged dog. Now we're back in downward dog, good. Take a cycle of breath. Enjoy the downward dog. Okay, other side, here we go. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, tuck it in, step it forward. Right knee comes down. Inhale to lift up. Interlace the fingers, find your Kali Mudra. Deep breath. Feel the strength in the pose and maybe the flexibility or the stretch. It's okay if you only feel one or the other. This one we're looking for a little bit more strength, especially this next one. So inhale, lift up. Fingers point to the ceiling. Deep breath. And exhale, release. Lean forward. Inhale, scoop the air up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale to place it down. Sink back a little bit. Inhale, the chest lifts. Hook the thumbs. Careful here. Lower that back knee to the mat if you need a second. Then try and balance. Whew. Left side's a little more wobbly. Woo. Nice. Inhale, arms scoop up. Exhale, hands down. Good job. Tuck the toes under on the right foot. Inhale, send the leg up. And lower down to your downward dog. Nice. Deep breath in and out to reset a bit. Maybe find a shake in the hips. A little bit of a roll in the wrists if you feel you need it. Well done. Okay, from here, lift the right leg up again. This time, right hand comes in a little bit. Step it on the outside of the right hand if possible. Use that leg to shift it up, and then you can move it out if need be. Needs be. Right heel pivots down. Inhale, scoop the air up. Be mindful of the hips here. And exhale, interlace the hands behind your back. Lift the chest. Dive down. You can also just hook the thumbs again. This is just a little more progression of a shoulder opener. Careful of the elbows too. If you feel too much, maybe try and bend them slightly, but then reassess the shoulder situation. Challenge yourself here. Strength into that right foot. Press into the mat. Well done. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, lift the foot up. Again, place that knee across. Now, peak pose. This one can be a little bit tricky, so give it a go. If you need to, you can bring the leg to the side here. But challenge to keep it where it is, as straight as you can, and come into your half moon on the knee variation. Ooh. Flex the foot, grip. My balance is struggling today. Maybe shift the gaze upwards. Ooh. Nice. Hand comes down, tuck the toes under, and exhale, downward dog. Good, release it out. Try and take 3 deep breaths. And if you have any, try and release 3 worries. Good, all right, here we go. Left leg lifts up. Exhale, we're going to bring the left hand to the middle and step the left leg onto the outside. Right heel pivots down. Inhale, shifting the hips somewhat forward, lift up. Exhale, hands come behind you. Interlace the fingers or hook the thumbs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dive. Good. Again, challenge yourself. Think about the pose. One more breath. Good, slowly release. Lift off the left foot. Bring that shin across the middle of the mat here. Left arm or left hand into the middle. And we're gonna go for that peak pose again. Lift the right arm and the right leg up. Whew. Find that balancing point. Maybe shift the gaze up. Watch those little minor adjustments the leg is making to hold balance. Mine's going crazy today. Crazy. Good, right hand down, whoop, nice. Tuck the toes under and exhale, downward dog. Again, 3 deep breaths. Spend a little more time getting into the mind now. One more breath. Good, knees come down, connect the toes, maybe bring the knees a little wider, come into a wider child's pose. Good. If you want to, you can connect the palms, dig the elbows in, and find maybe a tricep stretch. Good, place those hands back down. One more breath. And with your next breath, really link this with your breathing. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tuck the toes under, wider downward dog. Good, okay, not too wide. We want to bring the feet a little bit further in from the sides of the mat. A little bit wider than hip width distance. Okay, from here, use your breathing and move your chest with your breath. So inhale forwards. Kind of similar to the beginning. Exhale back, this time bend the knees. So almost to plank. And a little bit deeper in the downward dog. 2 more. Good, last one. And then from here, walk it to the sides of the feet. One of my favorites. Thought I'd add it in for the first sequence today, Balasana. So nice and tall in the back. Try and take some breaths in and out. Open the hips, maybe even add pressure on the insides of the knees if that's accessible to you. Good, inhale, arms lift up. And exhale, maybe place them behind you, do what you need to do. Try and come down onto the back. Good. Make your way all the way down. Just starting off nice and slow. We'll add one little hamstring stretch here. Oh, my bun is a bit funny. There we go. Right leg lifts. Option to either grab under the knee, bring it forward, see if you can find the hamstring stretch already, or grab the outside of the foot and maybe extend the left leg. Good, hold it there. You can also use a strap for this if you have one. Be here for about 20 seconds, deep breaths, 20 to 30 seconds. Good, release the leg, lift the other up, maybe keep a bend in the right knee if you need, and 30 seconds on the other side. The hamstrings are really where we can find actually a lot more freedom in our day-to-day activities, from bending over, the hamstrings and the hips. Doing all sorts of activities need the hamstrings, and finding more mobility, flexibility, and strength in them can really help you out. Good, one more breath. And lower it down, nice. This time we're gonna come into just a Shavasana to cap off day one. A well-deserved rest. Just close your eyes and take about 5 deep breaths, not a long one, but calm your body down. Release anything else you might be holding on to with each exhale. That could be stress, something nagging on your mind, or it could be tension in the body. The two often go hand in hand. Good, last breath here. And feel free to stay here as long as you want. A couple more deep breaths. But if you're ready to finish today's sequence, then inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, try and make your way up to a seat. Good. When you're there, inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold down. Nice. Inhale to come back up, and we'll finish there. So congratulations on completing day one. Nice slow sequence, a little bit challenging still. But anyways, I hope to see you tomorrow for day 2 for a little bit more of a heat building sequence. See you then.